This is my budget electric car, and this is everything that I need to service and clean it properly. In today's video, I'm going to show you exactly what happens in an electric car service and how little needs to be done. And then I'm going to give it a proper clean. After 5 months of ownership now, I've not cleaned it at all, and let's take you through it. So let's begin. If you're new here, I'm Alex. I'm an automotive engineer and recently bought my first electric car, this 10-year-old Nissan Leaf. It was only £2,400 and I'm here to share what it's like living with and maintaining an electric car. Here are all the checks that we'll be doing on my Nissan Leaf, and I want to see how easy it is to service an electric car and if it's something that you could do yourself at home. No more messing around, let's get into it. First of all, let's check the wipers. They seem okay. You'll see the car in the background that I'm testing at the moment is my Dacia Spring, which is cool, so watch out for the video on that coming soon. Yep, they're all attached, so moving on to the rear wipers. Yep, they're okay. Key number 1. That all works. Key number 2. That also works. I'm also now going to test if the key locks work. Oh, it does work, perfect. Check the other key now. Perfect. As you can see, all the lights are working, all good. Let's bring you onto the rear lights now. Seem to be working okay. Now you'll be able to see the brake lights before I will. Are they working? The heater's lovely and warm. And finally the reversing light. Is that working? As you can see, it's a complete mess in here, but I want to check the heater and the aircon. I know for a fact that the heater and the aircon do work, okay. Let's check the stalks and the wipers. Rear wipers are working. Front wipers are working. By the way, if you think you're seeing snow, you're not. My dad decided to put a bonfire on as I was filming this video. Horn. Yeah, that still works. Navigation's working. This button's working as well, so it tilts open. If you look in here, there's an SD card on the right side, which is great. Now let's get on to the pollen filter. Okay, so you might not see all of this, but I've taken this flap off and the air filter is just behind here. So there we go, it's been taped on, that's interesting. And let's just find it in the back here. There's a very narrow entranceway to this. I can feel it, it's just getting it out. Come on. I've got it now, it's coming. That is extremely hard. Wow, that was hard. But it's well overdue, wow. There's the old one, there's the new one. Airflow is apparently this way. So I'm going to put it back in now. Try not to damage it, of course. I'm struggling here because apparently it's way easier to do it with the glove box off. Okay, there we go. Finally it's in. Yeah, apparently these clips fall off and it has happened on this one. Oh well, there we go. That took a lot longer than I thought. Maybe servicing cars is not my speciality. Now it's time to tackle under the bonnet, so let's see what the condition is. If you're enjoying this video so far, please hit the subscribe button as it massively helps out my channel, and I look forward to taking you through restoring this car to its former glory. Okay, multimeter on, let's check the battery. The condition of that looks very interesting. 12.2, 12.19 volts. Let's turn the car on. Fans are working, as you can hear. Let's test the voltage again. 14.33, so it's charging. Perfect. Okay, let's continue with under the bonnet inspections. Okay, as you can see, the battery looks very interesting, doesn't it? It's very dirty. but overall all the high voltage cables are in place and they look okay. All the other high voltage cables look okay. They look secure. They feel secure. Coolant. Yep, it's blue. And what level is it on? As you can see, it's just on the maximum there. Perfect level. Brake fluid. I mean, it's in there. And it's on the maximum level, so that's good. Aircon works fine. It is filthy under here, to be honest. Absolutely filthy. And it's now raining. So that's under the bonnet inspections, but I do need to clean everything. Look at the filth in that. Oh, that's interesting. That's not great. Look at these green mouldy marks here on the rubbers. That's another thing I need to top up really as well. Interesting colour of this at the end. Let's now do the washer fluid. It's now time to show you the funniest part about this car and how it was repaired. So if you look under here, it's fixed with the yogurt pot, which is so funny. And it's not fixed at all. You can see there, it's just covered in water, so that's not great. That's a common problem with these. They get moisture build up in there, which rusts all of the top mount bolts. So that means I need to get this covered and protected ASAP. And it's the same with this side. That's basically broken, isn't it? Okay, time to order new parts of those. Now let's look at lubricating the door latches and the hinges and everything under the bonnet that needs to be squeak proof, and make sure that it opens and closes smoothly, as well as the charge flap. So let's do that now, and I won't bore you with the entire thing, but let's go. To inspect my wheels, I first need to loosen the wheel nuts before lifting it off the ground. Oh dear, I've just scratched my own wheels. Okay, that was pretty stupid. How have I just done that? Obviously I understand it's not the safest method because we're on gravel. I know I should be using axle stands. As you can see, it's really rusty under here, so that's not ideal. And I'm trying to work out what's wrong really, because this part of the car is the part that basically clunks a lot. Oh, it looks like, okay, it's that. As you can see here, this is, oh dear, that's just fallen off. Rusty, obviously, but this rubber is very much perished and squashed on there, and the angles don't look right. It looks out of whack, not very much aligned. So that's clearly, I think, the problem with my knocking on my suspension is that is the culprit. There is enough meat on the bone there. Good. Just checking the tyres now, and they are all around 4mm, just under 4. So we're okay for this tyre. Let's check the other ones whilst we're here. Just under 3. 4, that's interesting. 4, so maybe I'm doing this wrong. That's really interesting. So the outer here has got different wear to the inners. Oh, interesting. That's 3, 4, 4 again, and that's only got 3. Check this one, just about 4, 5, 5, and 5. That's very interesting. 3, 3, 3 again, 3. Okay, that's okay. Yesterday on day one, we looked at all the fluids, we did some lubrications of all the hinges and stuff like that, and then we looked at one wheel, and today's job is to look at the rest of the wheels and to give it a really good proper clean and detailed. So make sure you stick around at the end to see what happens and how I can transform this. It's not the best weather today, but I am still going to crack on anyway, unless it gets really bad with the rain. So yeah, here we go. So initial impressions are that we've got a reasonably okay joint here, or boot, whatever it might be called, and it looks okay there too, I think. Not too encouraging with the rust appearing, but I think it's okay. Very, very crusty. Everything else seems okay. It's cool how you can see to the inner workings of the motors and stuff here. I think we can see that they're okay. I think they're the same as the other side, so I'm going to leave it that for now and just do the inspection because I think they're okay for now. Now these tyres have some kind of puncture in them, or a slow puncture. Apparently it's to do with the rim. The rim looks okay, the inner rim. Let's have a look at the inner rim in terms of any damage. No, it seems like it looks okay from here. Oh, there is a crack there. I have no idea how to check. I mean, I guess you put it in water and then you see what the bubbles come out. But here it looks nothing immediately wrong. Oh, there's a puncture. There. I'll bring it up to camera, but oh no, maybe it's not the puncture. There looks like there's something there. I don't know if you can see, but there is a little crack in the tyre. But I think it's just because it's wearing out. And it looks like there's a little bit of alignment that's needed, to be honest. Oh, there we go. I found it. Can you see that? So just here is a puncture repair. That's why it's got a slow puncture. Makes a lot of sense. I know I'm definitely not a mechanic, but I am an engineer, and I know that you need to do it in star patterns. You put the wheel studs back on, wheel nuts back on, and you don't fully tighten them until they're back on the ground, obviously. Okay, that's wheel 2 done. Let's see wheel 3. There's the jacking point. Okay, wheel 3. Condition looks okay. Okay, let's have a look. It's obviously very dusty there. Here I can see the brake pads and they're okay condition, I think. So this looks okay. Hello from the inside of my wheel arch. Oh, that's weird. There's a gap there. I wonder what that's for. I think we're okay. Okay, wheel 3 is done. Okay, wheel number 4. Okay, let's see the culprit of any problems here. No, we're all okay. Oh, there is something there. I think there's evidence there, actually. If you look at that, there is evidence of some kind of puncture on the front, on the rear right side. Now, why have I not thought of this before? Okay, let's have a look. Springs look okay. Shock looks okay. Again, very big kind of lip and gap between the discs and the brake pads. I think these need to be replaced soon. If I look at the pads, there's still maybe 6 to 8 millimeters left. Everything else looks okay. It's just obviously a lot of surface rust because we're in the UK. What about you guys? Can you guys see anything wrong? Now, after tightening the wheel up, I made a bit of a shocking discovery here. Because this is the corner of the car with the parking brake, and I realised it wasn't really working properly, I realised it shouldn't sound like this, should it? Now listen to that. That doesn't sound good, and also the handbrake is on, so that should not be making any movements at all. Maybe I should have checked that before I took the wheel off. Okay, so clearly some kind of handbrake adjustment needs to be done here. But it's a job for another day. Okay, time to tighten up the wheel bolts. Doing my research, it's 83 pound-feet of torque on the torque wrench. Wheel 4 is done, and it's time to do the best part, which is cleaning. Now, before we get into it, I want to show you how bad it is. So there's cobwebs here, there's just filthy wheels, cobwebs all the way up here, and up here, and up here. This is all filthy. Down here is all filthy. Down there is all filthy. A little bit of mouldy kind of stuff. There's even more cobwebs. It's all filthy down here. Scratches, cobwebs, everything. So let me show you what I'm doing next and what I'm using. So we've got 3 Autoglym products, not at all sponsored, I wish. Then I got a wheel brush, and I got 3 or 4 detailing brushes. I've got the drying towel from Halfords, and I've got a new wash mitt, grit guard, a new bucket. Here's the washer I'm going to use, and use the snow foam attachment to do pre-wash. I'm starting with the snow foam wash that's already provided with the Karcher pressure washer, and then I'll top up with more Autoglym products later. But starting with the top down, I get the car covered in foam to loosen the dirt. Next, I'm using my Halfords car mitt to wipe down all of the dirty areas with a couple of capfuls of the shampoo from Autoglym in the bucket mixed with water. Also breaking it down to do 1 panel at a time. Again, starting from the top down so that gravity will take its part in loosening the dirt and making it fall to the ground. Now it's time to detail with the detailing brush. Oh wow, look at the filth coming off of that. This stuff smells incredible, by the way. Oh, the green coming off of this is disgusting. I realised that I should have done this in the reverse order because I'm making the whole car dirty again by going through the nitty-gritty insides of the little grooves and stuff. But oh well, we live and we learn, don't we? Oh, the green coming off of here is disgusting. It's strangely therapeutic, this. I've really never detailed my car or any car before. You get a real deep sense of satisfaction. Oh, this bonnet is going to be annoying. Let's do the door handle. I mean, fair play to anyone who details cars, because this is not easy. It is taking forever. Now, the biggest job I wanted to do was under here. Look at the state of that. Oh, it's beautiful. It's coming off lovely. This is amazing. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere near the charge port. Okay, I'm now going to be doing the opposite of probably what I should be doing, and I'm going to spray foam it again, just to give it one final rinse over. Now wait until you see the final result later, because I think this was a really good decision. I let the car soak for a bit before washing it off because I did the first wheel, which took about 5 minutes, and I think that makes a really good result in loosening the dirt. Okay, it's wheel time. Starting from the bottom upwards, I generously applied the wheel cleaning product. Then I used my wheel brush to scrub inside the spokes and on the face of the wheel, before rinsing off the entire wheel to make sure that no wheel cleaning product remains. And back to the bodywork. After snow foaming it, using the wash mitt, detailing brush, snow foaming it again, I jet washed it one more time to get rid of all the final dirt that remained on the car. I then carefully washed and scrubbed the other 3 wheels before coming to this conclusion. Whoever's a detailer, I really put my hats off to you, because this is hard, and I know I'm being a wuss, but you know, in the freezing cold, you have to do it in the UK winters sometimes. I mean, I cannot imagine doing this as a job. It is so much effort. Maybe if they've got better tools and stuff, it's easier, but I mean, I understand why people get their cars detailed by other people, because you have to really love it for starters, and it is a lot of effort. Now all the wheels are finished and clean, I use the drying towel to slowly go from the top down to dry the car. I will do the interior and under the bonnet another day, so be sure to check out that video when it drops. And now let's look at the final result. And just like that, we are done. Look at how clean it is. It came out amazingly well. Look at how amazing it's come out. Wheels are all lovely and clean. The back is the best part. Look at that. Amazing. Really, really proud of this. It took a lot longer than I thought, and I'm very impressed with the wheel cleaner. Yes, it's not perfect, but for a first attempt at anyone doing this, I thought I did quite well. Let me know in the comments. I'd love to see what you guys think in the comments. I know I made a few mistakes, did things in the wrong order, but it's the first time I've properly detailed a car and the first time I've cleaned a car in a very, very long time. So do check out this video next, and I really look forward to seeing you on the next one, where I do even more with this car to get it really back in tip-top shape and condition. So be sure to hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace out.